Okay, let's talk about that Nintendo Direct. That was awesome. I really enjoyed it, but there were some things that fell short. So let's talk about things I liked, some of the things I didn't like, and maybe some of the things you liked and didn't like. Hello world and all who inhabit it, it is I, the Great Saiyan, and today we're going to be talking about the September 13th Nintendo Direct. First things first, this Direct popped off with amazing cinematic trailer. It was very beautiful and it was Fire Emblem. I really haven't played that many Fire Emblem games, but I was really excited to see this one because it looked really good. I've been getting into more strategy games, so I think I'm going to give this Fire Emblem game a try. I haven't played many of them in the past, but it looked good. Also, it was dated for January 20th, 2023, and I was super excited because we had heard about another Fire Emblem game, but we didn't know it was going to be this soon. After that, we had some ports and reminders of some games that were coming to Switch. We knew It Takes Two was eventually going to come to Switch. It was such a no-brainer for a game that is built around co-op and the Switch, which is built around co-op, to come to the Switch, so it just made sense. We got another look at Tunic, a beautiful game that actually came out on Game Pass first and is now being ported to Switch. It's an indie game. It's very beautiful. It's like Zelda, but like really hard. I think it being on Switch is going to give it more of an audience, so a lot of people can enjoy this game. We also got more information about the Front Mission remakes with 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, they announced a Front Mission 3 remake. Now, I didn't play these games back in the day. They're strategy, turn-based. I think they look very interesting, and if they're putting the effort to remaster these games, I may have to check it out. The next biggest thing for me was another Splatfest announced for Splatoon 3. Now, with the last Splatfest, I did play it, but I played it at the last hour. I was so busy that weekend, I just couldn't get to it. But with this one, I'm gonna actually set apart the time to play the entire thing and decide truly if I want Splatoon 3. And then right after that, we got an announcement I was personally excited for. Yes, there is another Octopath Traveler, Octopath Traveler 2. This is a beautiful game and this beautiful HD 2D remake. Square Enix has been carrying the industry on their back this last couple years. They've released some amazing games with Final Fantasy VII Remake, Octopath Traveler, and a lot of things they've ported to the Switch or remade for the Switch, like Live Alive. After that, it was pretty dry. We got some information on a farming sim, a rhythm game, normal things you'd expect at a Direct. We got another look at Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, which we already knew about because of the Ubisoft Forward and them actually doing a showcase on the game itself. And then we got another hype announcement. They talked about Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack and some of the games coming to N64, and they are putting Pokemon Stadium on N64 expansion pack. I am so hyped for that. There are other games like Pilot Wings, 1080, Excite Bike, but I was super excited for Pokemon Stadium, and then at the very end, they got me. They're gonna put GoldenEye on N64. We thought they were gonna do this. I'm super excited because GoldenEye is an amazing game. I remember playing this with my brother and my cousins growing up on the 64. It's such a fun game, and they're adding online play. After that, we got an update on some games that have already been released, but we were waiting for new content like Mario Strikers Battle League and Nintendo Switch Sports. Battle League is adding Pauline and Diddy Kong, while Nintendo Switch Sports is adding the golf mode that we thought was coming in fall, but it's actually coming this holiday. Along with those games, we got more information on the Mario Kart 8 Wave 3 DLC, which is also coming this holiday. Not dated. That's kind of weird to me that it's not dated, but whatever. When it drops, I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Miyamoto pulled up to the Direct and talked about Pikmin Bloom, which is a mobile game, and he also announced Pikmin 4. So if you're a Pikmin fan, you're winning right now because Pikmin 4. Now, I will say I played a Pikmin-esque game called Tinykin on Game Pass. It's really fun. It's actually an indie game and there's platforming in it, which makes it infinitely more fun. It's also on Switch. It's 25 bucks. If you're really waiting for that Pikmin style game, just go pick that up for 25. Next notable thing that happened was Harvestella got a demo today. Yes, today. You can go try that game and your save data actually carries over into the full game like Square Enix has been doing, and I really like that. Bayonetta 3 was there, another game I'm super excited about. I already know I'm going to pick this up, but they have a new trailer dropping on their website. I actually haven't watched that as of recording, but I'm definitely going to watch it and talk about it on my Twitter, so make sure you're following me. Right after that was this really interesting game called Raincode. I thought it was Persona because of the art style and how it looked, and even my chat thought it was Persona. It's a mystery adventure game with other elements coming out spring 2023. I don't know exactly how this game is going to play for sure, but it looks quite interesting. Next, we got Resident Evil Village coming to Switch. Cloud version. But right after that, we got Sifu announced for Switch. This was an indie game that was initially released on PlayStation that people just absolutely loved, and now it's coming to Switch November 6th. We all knew about Crisis Core coming to Switch and PlayStation this winter, but we really didn't have a date. Well, they dated it. It's coming December 13th, and I couldn't be more excited for this game. I'm really enjoying the Final Fantasy VII Remake treatment, and I'm excited to play as Zack in Crisis Core coming December 13th. I know the game originally was on PSP, so I'm not expecting a technical marvel, but I think it'll do well enough on Switch Switch, and the performance on PlayStation won't be that much different. After that, we had somewhat of a sizzle reel with a Tales of Symphonia remaster and a Lego Minecraft-esque game. As we headed to the end of the Direct, I was expecting two things: Metroid and Zelda. Well, we got Kirby. Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming out February 24th, 2023. It looks really good. It looks fun. They've added some more mini games and cool stuff to it, so I'm excited about this game. They also said there was a remake or remaster coming for the exact same game, so I'm kind of confused as to what the deluxe version is. Is it a port or is it a remaster or what? So at this point, I'm like, we gotta see Metroid, we gotta see Zelda, what's going on? Well, right after that, we got it. We got the date and the title for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, or Tears. I don't know if it's Tears or Tears. I think it's Tears though. This game is coming out May 12th, 2023. I'm already marking my calendar. I'm super excited for this game. I loved Breath of the Wild. It was an amazing game. I don't really know what the title has to do with this game because they said they wanted to wait to tell us the title, but I'm pretty sure some bigger Zelda fans can tell me what Tears could have to do with the kingdom. So in total, my predictions were pretty trash. We just heard so much about this Metroid Prime remaster and this double pack for Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I was just sure they were going to be at this Direct. Now, Nintendo is a very strange company. They could still drop these games in something like a tweet or have their own separate trailers on YouTube drop for these games. I'm not giving up hope. Nintendo likes to release a Zelda game every single year, and so far we have had nothing. Also, industry leakers have guaranteed the entire internet that Metroid Prime Remaster was coming out this November, so where is it? I don't think this was a bad Direct, but I know a lot of people who had their expectations for those bigger titles are gonna be a little bit disappointed. Don't be. There are plenty of games to play. I've already made a list of all the games I want to buy and play this year, but I think that 2023 is also going to be really solid for Nintendo as well. With a new Fire Emblem and Kirby coming out at the beginning of the year and Zelda taking over my summer, I think there are a lot of games to play. We just have to be patient. So that was my opinion of the Direct. It wasn't the best Direct ever, but it also wasn't trash. What do you think? Let me know down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.